Hello and welcome back to another live cast of Mechabellum. I'm Hazefest. We're looking at today's episode for Rhino Specialist, Training Specialist, Fortified, and Supply Specialists. I feel like the Supply Specialist with these weaker units is kind of tough. I'm gonna go Fortified Specialist. We get dogs and sledgehammers, and we're up against dogs and stormcallers. Interesting. I think I'll take Arclight here. That's my backup unit. I imagine my opponent's going to go Stormcallers in the center. We'll go for a more aggressive approach here. Two, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Put our tanks more in the middle. I need to pull my units back towards the group a little bit. Try to get a concave towards the center here, because I'm guessing he's going to put his units right in the middle between the towers. And not quite. Not quite. Our dogs split off 3 and 2 in the center there. I don't actually know which group will come out on top here. If I can get my sledgehammers into the battle, it should be pretty interesting. And the Arclights, oh, he got marksmen. So the marksmen are going to counter the Arclights. And all we're going to have left are these sledgehammers to deal with our opponent. Doggos on the left being a little bit more problematic. And looks like we take the round. Surprisingly enough, the sledgehammers came through, dealt a bunch of damage, and got some kills, which is what we needed to happen. Okay, deployment module here is fine. Gonna unlock crawlers. If I get crawlers and put them back here, he does have a unit that comes over here. If I put them like that, they won't come. Interesting. I'm gonna get more sledgehammers. We'll put the sledgehammers in the front. Almost like some sacrificial sledgehammers. We'll put them up front. Wonder if I can get a missile off onto his front line on the opposite side here. I'm going to put a missile on the back end here in case he tries to backstab one of our units. I'm going to hold on to the deployment module. I don't know where I want it yet. He puts tanks right up front, and that destroys some of his stormcallers on the left side, which is really good for us. Some of the dogs do end up going after the crawlers on the back right. Interesting. Saber-tooths are very tanky tanks. Our crawlers win on the back right against those 3 dogs. So we are going to get a debuff for the enemy team here, which should push us through. the round to victory. Speed this round up. And our sledgehammers are doing some pretty good kills. We actually leveled the sledgehammers up. Rank 3 Phoenix would be pretty good, but it's too early for rank 3 Phoenix. I think I'm gonna get the Phoenix for later. Level up our units. Rank 3 Phoenix are gonna cost 400. It's pretty expensive. We could also get Sabertooth, but I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to instead get Stormcallers. He's got a lot of very slow units, and I think Stormcallers would be perfect. In fact, I want the Stormcallers to immediately shoot his units, which means at the start of the round, these Sabertooths will get locked on, and they'll start raining arrows, and as these Stormcallers come forward, they'll get pummeled, which is kind of nice. The crawlers in the back did level. If I put a deployment module here, just trying to be annoying with these crawlers. I'll have him come in on the side. He's probably going to put a missile back here to deal with those. Yeah, he puts a missile at the tower, which is going to still eat those crawlers. He got additional Stormcallers, which might be good for him. Okay. Okay. Our Stormcaller play, taking out his tanks quickly, is good, because now our blue sledgehammers can get in and do some work. Yep. Keeping our opponent busy here. Win that round pretty solidly. Looks good. Another sledgehammer level. Interesting. We get a lot of air units from our opponent here. I'm going to take the Farseers, because if he goes any air units, these Farseers will help us out greatly. I'm going to put these guys far in the back. I do not want them to get picked off. In fact, I'm going to put them behind the towers, because they're very fast. They're 16 meters per second. And I'll put him on the back, so in case he does any sort of aerial cheese play on the back, we can take care of that. Let's see. Is my opponent attacking any of his units yet? I don't think so. He's got Typhoons now. I think we should start looking at tech. I think I need to tech the sledgehammers. We'll give them mechanical rage firstly. We'll level these crawlers. Let's get more tanks. More crawlers. Whoops, those crawlers are going to be out of position. So he also went for Farseers. Smart. My tanks are very fast now, but they're getting slammed by these backline, these Stormcallers. We may lose this round here. We still have our Farseers on the back, picking away at the units. His Farseers do have missile interception. The thing I've noticed about missile interception is the unit stops attacking to intercept the missiles, and it prioritizes the missiles coming in before doing DPS. Need to pick something here. Extended range fortress would be interesting. I could go quick teleport. Wouldn't be a bad play. Maybe I go quick teleport. Get some steel balls. Put them on the left side. Keep my opponent guessing. Level up these storm callers. We should probably give them anti-tank rounds. Seems pretty good. More tanks. Let's fire some missiles off into his front line here. Ran out of time. We're going to save some money though. I don't know how well these missiles or these steel balls are going to work, especially that missile coming down to blow them all up. So that was unfortunate. So we didn't really get anything out of this round as far as the flanks, except for distracting him. My tanks coming in through the middle and taking out all the storm callers is huge. This guy's going like really far teching into mass storm callers here. These sledgehammers are doing some carry work, man. They're kind of getting us through these missions. Alright, we take him down. And they all get levels again. Wild. I'm gonna go for the amp core here. We're gonna level up all these sledges. We're gonna give them range. We're gonna put another set of these crawlers up front. Try to take the missile shot. Actually, we'll put the ones that are quicker right up front. Put those in the back line like that. You get range on other units. What do we want to get range on? Maybe we get range on... Let's promote that, because he leveled. Could get another Farseer. I'm going to get incendiary bombs, try to take out some of the chaff running around the map. Get another arc light. I'm going to put the amplify core probably on the back right one here. This one seems to be doing a lot of damage. For my sledges. It gives them extra life and extra damage, which is useful. Unlock Mustang. Okay. Opponent does not go for a missile this time. Instead, he goes for a shield. Interesting. Our sledgehammers in the center are being an absolute menace. Stormcallers are all firing at the wrong units. They're firing at some crawlers. The range on these sledge are just outstanding. Get the enemy debuff. Speed this up. I don't think we win here, but I think we do win this round. Another debuff, another unit goes down. Yeah, he still has 666 Life? What is this? The devil? I think my opponent needs to take scorpions here. I'm also going to take the scorpions. We're going to range these scorpions. Absolutely. Scorpions are a fantastic unit. Very strong. I'm going to level up these sledgehammers because they're doing a lot of work. Let's get the mobile beacon. Let's just try to be annoying with these crawlers. They're not really accomplishing anything. We're just gonna run them around. I'm gonna put these crawlers up front to come in against the back line. Worst case scenario, or best case scenario, they distract our enemy, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Let's see. Want anything else? We're gonna get increased. Let's get launcher overload. And another guy here. Got to place him, but that's okay. He goes air units. I don't really have anything that shoots up here except for my Farseers, so that's probably a good call from my opponent. I need to figure out what I want to do. Maybe Phoenix. I did get the Phoenix card, I think, earlier. I said I was going to go Phoenix, and I never did. We still win the ground game pretty hard. My big Farseer is taking out his large air unit. And my tank should get the debuff on this other tower, and my Farseer might be actually be able to clean this up for the win. Yeah, I think we win this. GG, bud. And he goes down. Look at that. Never needed the Phoenix. Never didn't have it. If you guys enjoyed this game, hit those notification bells, hit those likes, those subscribes. And, hey, if I get enough likes and subscribes, I'll do another one. Yeah, our opponent was pretty interesting. It's kind of a pretty chill game, to be honest. I didn't really struggle through that at all. But unlock these rewards. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.